Okay, I have to ask, are you and Abbas Tayarwala working on a spy series?
So that was the very, very first thing out of the gate that we started talking about. This is back in July of last year. Abbas called me up out of the blue. I was on vacation in San Francisco, and he called me up and said, "Hey man, it's been forever, and I've written this amazing thing, and it was a really cool story. And let's do this thing together." And we had started the conversation, and the project was in early development at Hotstar. This was before the acquisition, and then in the latter part of last year, I guess Hotstar got amalgamated into Jio.
Yeah.
And somewhere within all of that stuff, that project fell by the wayside.
And you were going to be a spy.
Yeah.
I want to see this.
That all things said and done, now ultimately that kind of fell into limbo, and I think it doesn't look like it will be resurrected. All things said and done, I'm kind of glad that ended up not coming together.
Why?
I don't want to play a character who solves problems with a gun. I have a sense about where cinema is these days, globally. There is a glamorization and a fetishization and a sexualization of violence that makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And this is not to say, look, I've grown up loving action cinema. For me, when I was in my early adolescence, my heroes were Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Indiana Jones, right?
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Well, Indiana Jones a little bit earlier, but going to the 90s, these were the stars. So I've grown up loving action cinema. To this day, I love Jackie Chan. I mean, this is there is a way to portray violence. This is not a morality thing. It is about violence and action. It is a language within cinema. But when we communicate it and when we portray it in films, there is a way to do it where you feel the weight of it.
Yeah. And the way we do it is there are no consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Joker film, which came out a couple of years ago, you must have seen it.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a scene in that where he attacks a guy suddenly with a knife and stabs him to death. And I remember watching that scene play out, and it was shattering and brutal and horrifying. And I was shaken at the end of it. When that scene played out, I was like, oh my God, because that's what violence is. If you see someone stabbed to death, you would be shaken. It would be. And we've started making films where, heroes will kind of just go in and boom, 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 shoot 7 people in the head, and their heads will explode to music. And there is like they make it cool and sexy, and it makes me uncomfortable.
And you don't want to be that guy.
There's enough of that.
Yeah.
I don't want to play a character who solves problems with a gun.
Well, I hope you find something that you like soon.
Thank you. I'm looking.
We are very, very excited. And so, lot out, Imran.
Working on it.